So we're going to be evaluating functions with absolute values, rational, and radicals for this video. So they gave us 3 functions, an f, a g, and an h, and then they told us to find 3 outcomes, an f, a g, and an h. So each piece is going to refer to its letter. So f of -4 wants to use the f of x function. G of 2 wants to use the g of x function, etc. All right, so we're going to start with f of -4. So that's going to use the f of x function. And what they're going to do is they're going to take this function and they're going to remove the x and they're going to replace that x with whatever was inside the parentheses. So they want -4. So we'll have -4 plus the square root, -4 plus 8. Okay, so I'm going to take my calculator and do the inside of that radical first to make sure it doesn't come out to an imaginary or an irrational number. -4 plus 8 is +4. And then I can square root that to get 2. Okay. And then -4 plus 2 gives me -2. So f of -4 is -2. For the second one, they want g of 2, so we're going to use g of x. So g of x, and we're going to replace every x with a 2. And I'm going to keep it in parentheses just because we've got squares and stuff going on. So I'm going to replace this x with a 2. And I'm going to replace the x on top with the 2. Okay, I'm going to do the top and the bottom separately. So in my calculator, I'm going to do 7 plus 3, open parentheses, 2, close parentheses, squared. I got 19. And on the bottom, I've got 2 squared, which is 4. That can't reduce. So that is g of 2. And the third one wants h of -4, so that's going to take the h of x. And I'm going to put it down here towards the bottom. And we're going to replace the x with -4. So I'm going to erase my x. And I'm going to put -4 in its place. Okay, so this one is harder because you can't type it into all calculators. So the 4 on the outside is going to stay. I'm just going to simplify the inside real quick. -4 minus 5, according to my calculator, is -9. And what those vertical bars do, they're called absolute values. Absolute values measure a distance between 0 and this number on the number line. Now, distances can never be negative, so absolute values turn everything positive. If it's positive, it makes it positive. If it's negative, it makes it positive. So the absolute value of -9 is a +9. And in between that 4 and that absolute value, there is multiplication, so that's going to stay. 4 times 9 is 36. So that is h of -4. All right, so you're going to take each piece, find its corresponding equation, erase the x, and replace the x with that number. If there's more than one x, you replace it more than one time. Simplify it as much as you can to find the answer.